Hi, I'm Indi, and I think that Beck only comes over and records with me so she can eat all the props.
Indiana, that's simply not true. Hi, I'm Beck, and just before I came here, I had to transfer $1.14 out of one account, 76 cents out of another account, and put it into my spending account so that I could afford a $7 carrot cake and coffee from 7-Eleven.
This is Cheapskates. So you've been moving around cash in your bank accounts. When's your payday?
It's every fortnight, which is a lot better than monthly.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it happens, but I always run out of money. That's no problem. I actually don't. I've always lived like this. I don't mind. And so when I get this $8 is $7 has to last till Tuesday. I did spend it, but I don't mind. I don't need it. Today is Friday. What's that? 4 days of not spending money? How easy is that? Now, rent is due.
I brought you here today. I invited you because I really wanted to tell you this story. And this is like, I really want to tell you this story.
Okay, that's crazy. You could have literally VM'd me, you know?
It is set in the year 2012 with 2012 fangirls. It's about betrayal and the greatest band of all time, obviously.
5 Sauce. No, don't tell me. One Direction. Sorry, One Direction. God, they just one in the same, you know, in my brain. No, that's silly.
It's 2012 and things have never looked better in pop music, Beck.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the morally corrupt Simon Cowell.
Yes.
Just 2 years prior, he formed the greatest boy band of all time. And I can say that knowing that in 1,000 years, there'll never be anything better than that.
Okay.
Not 5 Sauce, One Direction.
What do they even sing, you know?
So it's made up of 5 gorgeous, young, talented, kind, perfect boys called Zayn, Niall, Liam, R.I.P., Louis, and Harry.
I'm so sorry.
So I was very much into the fandom during this time or almost during this time. I don't believe that you were adjacent at all to One Direction fandom.
I don't think so.
Were you aware of like how big these band was around 2012?
I was barely alive in 2012, I think. I was merely 20, actually. So I was 20 years old in 2012.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is I had bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I had a job. I had friends. And it seems like some of us had a lot of time on our hands.
Actually, no, 2012, I did have a job, but not many friends, no.
No friends?
Not many friends, no. Okay, moving on. So in the early days of One Direction, it was like mental. People were like, girls specifically, they were marketed toward teenage girls, and there hadn't been like a big boy band in so long. So like we're itching for a new boy band, and like they were a little bit different. So you had the Backstreet Boys that all like wore the same clothes and danced the same, and NSYNC and whatever. Take that. I don't know. Do you know any boy bands?
Which one was Robbie Williams in?
Take that.
Take That.
Yes.
Sorry, you just said that. Other bands. Abel and the Sniffers? Or did you say boy bands?
No, you knew 5 Sauce.
I knew Five Sauce.
Exactly.
They really do look exactly the same in my head, but they're different. They're different.
At the height of their fame, which was like around 2012, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
People like camping out just to try and even get a glimpse of them. It's like crazy, crazy, crazy. You know how like usually society tries to make you feel like teenage girls are like crazy and they scream and they cry over everything. They kind of are like this with this boy band One Direction. But, you know, teenage girls are the culture makers. They are taste for society. So that is why One Direction is still the greatest band of all time, because the teenage girls chose it at that time.
Okay.
Have you ever been that crazy with anything? Like scream, cry?
My girlfriend.
Yep.
And I scream, cry on a plane because I get really scared. And I think I do that with, well, I like a Milo. I really love a Milo. And when I hear my toll thing, beep, beep, that makes me really happy. I think that means that money's been taken out,
Yeah, it does. Why
which
is that
means there's
good?
money in there.
Oh,
Because usually they're suspended.
beautiful.
That's all I have.
Okay. Lovely. Because you weren't around One Direction in 2012 days, I want to show you, and obviously I know that you have a love and passion for straight men.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you a picture of One Direction and you've got to tell me which one you would pick just by looking at them.
Okay.
And you can explain what he looks like and I'll tell you which one.
Sure. Not the blonde one. Is there one? There's one blonde one.
Yeah.
Not that one. I don't know. Oh, Braces even. That's too young to be in a boy band.
He would have been 20 there. He's your age.
Oh, wow. Exact same age. Okay, so we got something in common. I wouldn't take that guy in the... I don't know how to explain him, but he's got the most unique face of all of them. And he looks like he's about to cry, but he's not crying. And then there's Harry Styles. I do know that face.
Oh, you know Harry Styles.
Oh, I know Harry Styles. And I think we've met. And then this one, which one died, actually? You had to tell me before Well, it would be cruel. Well, everyone looks really beautiful, just to be safe.
Okay.
I would probably... I think I probably would take the Mohawk guy.
Oh, you've picked Liam Payne, R.I.P.
Liam Payne, R.I.P.
Yes.
Fuck.
So Liam Payne is your favourite.
Yeah, I think he's quite cute.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
Welcome to the fandom.
Thank you.
You're a Liam girl. Okay. But 2012, it's so exciting because they are just months away from coming to Australia touring for the very first time. They've never been in the country. Can you believe?
Oh my God, jinx. We just gasped at the same time.
And when the news of their Aussie tour hits, two 14-year-olds, Nicole and Simone, they are rejoiced. They scream, they cry, oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Simone, she's finally going to get to see the curly locks of Harry Styles. And Nicole would hear the dulcet tones of her Irish lover, Niall, who was the blonde one who you said you didn't like.
Oh, dulcet.
Yeah, go girl.
Thank you.
What do you got for us?
My darling. That's all I have for
That was
you.
really beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Now, the only problem is that tickets are like $100, and that is so much money when you're 14. And they live outside of the city, so they'd have to buy tickets, travel in, or get accommodation or something like that. But Nicole, the Niall Horan fan, the little blonde Irish guy, she decided that she's not going to let money get in the way of a good time.
No, as you should not.
The first time One Direction are coming. Of course she's got to go. And she's decided that she wants to have the best night ever with the love of her life and her longtime best friend, Simone, and they've been friends since primary school. So
cute.
big deal.
Yeah.
She's got these really great plans. She's going to get a job at the local bakery. She's going to save up cash and she's going to buy the tickets for Simone's birthday.
Oh.
For her 15th birthday, she's going to go see One Direction.
God, that's really cute.
Isn't that so sweet?
Yeah.
So just as a quick side note, Niall is like super chill, very likable. He's just like...
boring.
No, he's Irish, he's fun, he's very sweet.
Okay.
And he's still like, he's just kind of like everyone's got a favourite, like everybody loves Harry Styles, but I think you'd meet Niall and be like, oh, he could be my friend.
And which one was that in the photos?
The blonde one that you didn't like. Yeah. So anyway, I've always found that if Niall's your favourite, I like you. You're a good person, I think. Niall people are good people.
Good people.
So Nicole's favourite is Niall. So she's a good person and she's saving up cash for her friend.
And would Harry Styles, that's pretty basic. You're kind of basic if you like Harry Styles the most.
The net is too wide for Harry Styles.
I understand, to really narrow down.
Yes.
Well, I like him because I'm a feminist.
Great.
And that's
oh my God, we like
the other
person
part
in common.
Yeah.
We like
that's
a
not your
man
favorite though, no?
in common. That's strange.
Sorry, that's your favorite?
No,
Niall.
No, Louis.
Oh, sorry, Louis.
Yeah.
I always forget about Louis. Oh, that's the one that I didn't.
Everyone always forgets about Louis.
I can't. No, but I know that's your favorite. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Anyway, so Nicole's like, okay, I've really got to save up this cash. So she asks her boss, give me more shifts. I'll do weekends. If someone calls in sick, call me first. So pretty much that's what happens. Every time they call her up, say, Nicole, come in. And she takes all the shifts because she's got her savings goal. She wants to make around like $300. What was your first job?
Michelle's Patisserie.
Oh.
And I did work experience at Target. So that was probably my first job, I think.
Did you get paid for that?
Work experience?
Yeah.
No. It's like, in school, they do give you a lot of warning. They're like, this work experience thing is coming up. Try and find out where you want to go. And then I left it to the last minute and went to Target for some reason. And it was literally hell. It was hell. They really put me to work. They were like, we're not paying you, but we're gonna take full advantage. Like, they weren't chill with their breaks. I hated it. I never ever want to work at Target.
You actually didn't go through the work experience at all. You just turned up to Target one day.
And
for the week because school wasn't in.
Maybe. And they really took me for a ride. It was literally hell. And then I was like, I don't think I ever want to work ever. And then I had to. And then I got a job at Michelle's Patisserie, and that was hell too. I really hated that. I really hate being told what to do. I like asking, how can I help you? I say, maybe do you want to? That's fine. But when you're being told, I don't like it.
You're not so much of a sub, are you?
Not in that situation, no. In other situations, definitely.
Lovely. Okay, let's move on very quickly. Okay. That. So Nicole, Niall Horan fan, she saves up $300. She's stoked. Oh my gosh. So she can get them both tickets, she can buy a new outfit, and she can maybe even buy some merch while she's there. Which, of course, you can't go to a concert without getting merch.
Of course.
So just before Simone's birthday, she prints out the tickets and then gives them to her in a box. So it's like, oh, Simone will never know what this is. And then she opens up the box and Simone's like, oh my God. And they cry and they scream.
That's so lovely.
So excited because they're going to go to One Direction together.
I got really nervous for a second. I thought there was going to be like some what's her name, Nicole?
Yeah.
Nicole was working so much. Simone was getting upset that she just never hung out with her. They stopped being friends.
Oh.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Oh.
And then I thought something with the tickets. I thought there was going to be something here between Nicole getting this job and Simone getting the tickets.
Yep.
But she got the tickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is not the end of the story, Beck.
Okay.
Oh my God. So it's getting closer and closer to the concert and Nicole is getting her outfit ready and she's texting Simone back and forth every day. It's like, oh my God, 10 days, 9 days,
Yeah.
And they're figuring out what they're going to wear. And Nicole's decided she's going to go with a One Direction shirt tucked into a skater skirt with a flannel shirt tied around her waist and wear her Converse.
Cool.
It's very 2012 cool Tumblr girl.
It sounded like you were rhyming for a second.
Oh,
but I want to re-listen to it because it sounded like it was a song.
Moving on.
Okay.
It's the night before the concert. Oh my God, she can barely sleep, Nicole. She's so, so excited. She can't believe that she's going to see Niall Horan in the flesh and they're going to sing Kiss You Live, which is her favourite song, obviously. She was going to catch a training with Simone the next morning, but Simone's decided she's organised another way there, so she's going to meet her there. So she's like, doesn't matter. I'm so excited. She gets to the stadium and it's a dream. There's people everywhere wearing One Direction merch, singing One Direction songs, and girls chatting with each other because they just make friends because teenage girls are so lovely and terrifying and everything all at the same time.
Of course.
What's the best concert atmosphere you've gone to?
Do
you know that atmosphere?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I worked at iHeart, I was invited by Frontier Touring to go to Taylor Swift. And that was really beautiful. But I think it was because we kind of had our own box. And there was no one around. And there was something so special about not having to be in the crowd. I don't like concert atmosphere.
Oh.
So, sorry.
So you want to be in a private box away from the commoners and that's a concert atmosphere for you?
That's a concert atmosphere for me, is when I know that there are people having a really nice time but they're not anywhere near me. I'm I can hear myself think.
Okay.
And I can walk around if I want to.
You have lost touch a little bit. Sorry.
Oh, you like to be trapped?
Yeah.
And then people are pushing you from behind, from in front, from side to side.
Beautiful. I love that. I love that. Trample me.
And you're like, oh, I better get out of here before it ends because I want to get stuck in peak hour. I can't get an Uber. I can't drive home.
I'm like, let's stay to the end. We've got to go. Let's get trampled. We'll get home 2 hours late. It's fine. We get to walk out with all these people and we're all excited. We're all so happy. We've just gone to a great concert. It's amazing.
No, they're animals as soon as you leave that place. Everyone is an animal and they're just fending for themselves out there.
Okay. So if you were at this One Direction concert, you would not be having a good time.
I don't think so. I think the start is nice. Like Christmas Eve.
Oh, the Christmas Eve pre-concert. Yeah, that's lovely.
Nice time. It's the early time. That's nice.
Nicole's still in the pre.
Oh, she's at Christmas Eve.
Nicole is at Christmas Eve. She's the pre-concert of this, like as people are going in. So she messages Simone and was like, hey, I'm waiting here. Takes a photo and it's like, oh, just wait here. Let me know when you're there. And she's watching the people shuffle in, and eventually the crowd around her just gets less and less as it ticks down closer and closer to the start of the concert. And she's got this like nervous, excited energy. And then she gets a message from Simone.
Yeah.
And it says, I'm sorry, I can't come anymore. Nicole's jaw drops. She's like, oh my gosh, what has happened? Simone must be on the edge of death to miss One Direction.
Totally.
What do you think has happened to Simone?
I can't come anymore? Well, do we know if she's left her hometown?
We don't know.
We don't know anything.
We don't know anything. We just know she can't come.
Well, maybe she's like, actually, I kind of don't like One Direction anymore. Because I assume she just turned 15. She's probably like, the fuck? I don't like One Direction. She's like, I'm grown up now. I'm 15. I shouldn't be doing this. And she's like, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And so she's probably like, I not only don't want to go to this concert anymore, I'm not even, I don't want to be, well, I don't want to be friends with someone who's 14. That's a social suicide.
Nicole is bewildered. She has just found out moments ago that Simone will not be going to the concert with her. And she's frantically messages and she's like, oh my God, what's happened? Are you okay? Are you safe? Can I help with anything? Just like, what's going on? Message after message after message. Badoop, 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 badoop. And Simone's just like, yeah, I'm all good. I'll tell you later. Just go and enjoy the concert.
Oh my God, I'm desperate to know.
This is not the besties day that Nicole had in mind. She wanted to be sitting in her seat next to her best friend from primary school, watching Niall Horan sing to her, even though he's so far away. But she's like, don't worry, I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm going to have a date with the love of my life. So she goes in, scans her ticket, buys some merch, takes her seat. She's by herself. She doesn't care. She's having the best time ever. She's kind of far up the back. It doesn't matter. She has a great time. She looks at the spare empty seat next to her and it's actually been filled by some other chick. And she's like, oh, well, she's probably tried to get a slight bit closer. She sees Niall and he's like a little ant and she kind of makes friends with the girls around her. So, you know, One Direction fans are nice, if not insane.
Wait a second. Okay, go.
At the end of the concert, Nicole sends Simone all of the videos that she took.
Oh.
And was like, oh my God, it was amazing. I filmed these for you. I've tried to get videos of Harry. He was great. Oh my God, how cute's his curly hair, blah, blah, blah. Simone then replies and he's like, oh my God, it was amazing. And then Simone sends back a video, but she is significantly closer to the boys than what Nicole is.
Wait, she wasn't meant to go.
Nicole is as confused as you are right now. She's like, wait a minute, how'd you get these videos? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You're not at the concert, are you? And then Simone goes on to explain that there was another girl in their grade who won tickets to the radio station.
Yeah.
And Nicole's like, that girl from our grade? Like, I didn't even know that you guys were friends. And once Simone found out how good the tickets were from the radio station, she decided she'd prefer those tickets. So she started befriending this girl, and then eventually this girl offered her the other ticket. And of course, Nicole didn't see a lot of this going on because she's too busy picking up extra shifts at school on the weekends so she can get extra money to buy 2 One Direction tickets.
Oh.
So she decided to go with this girl instead, and then she sold her birthday gift and took the cash.
Oh my God, what a dog. What a dog.
So not only did she not tell Nicole that she wasn't going, she still went, sold the ticket. She ended up going to One Direction, had a much better ticket, and then she profited. So Nicole's down like $300.
Yeah.
And this chick's up like $100.
If there was no such thing as like being a dog, what's the actual term for that? Like morality? If there was no such thing as that, if like you couldn't be a dog, then that's an incredible idea.
I just never know where these things are going to go with you, Beck. Every time I think that there's a clear-cut villain, you're like, nah, she's just a hustler. The real issue is that we have morals in this world. But Nicole is not like you. She does not see this as a clever hustle. She feels so betrayed. And really, they end up like kind of falling out over this.
Well, this is what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
I was afraid of this.
You knew that it was going to end a friendship. They always say friendships come and go, but One Direction is forever.
They say that. They do say that. And they say One Direction.
Be careful with your words here.
One Direction, only direction. And friendship, don't do it. That's what they say.
I have found an amazing marketplace find, and it's time to play The Price is Right.
Okay. Oh my God, I love this. I love this game.
Beck.
Yeah.
Syed, come on down.
Hey guys. I'm so excited.
Crowd goes wild. Okay, Beck.
Yep.
What would you pay for a giant T-Rex animatronic dinosaur?
Animatronic?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It moves.
Like a robot?
Yep.
A big robot.
Mm.
Can I see a photo or no?
Yeah, you can. But do you want a few more details before you
Yes,
guess?
please.
Or do you want to guess off of, do you want to have a crack? Just what would you pluck?
A large robotic dinosaur T-Rex.
Yes.
T-Rex specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pay a lot. I would pay a lot for this. Probably, if I had money, I would pay $700 for a giant robotic dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
How about this? It is life-size. It is roaring and moving. It is perfect for dino events, exhibitions, and activations. How big is it, you ask? I'm not sure. I haven't screenshotted that part. But it features a life-size animatronic Tyrannosaurus Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex? How do I say that?
Tyrannosaurus.
Hyper-realistic skin texture and striking detail. Movements include head, jaw, eyes.
No.
Varies per model. Roaring sound effects. Heavy-duty internal frame. Runs on standard power. Suitable for indoor or outdoor activations.
Standard power. You chuck it into the wall.
What do you reckon?
Oh my God, that sounds
What
so
is that
exciting.
worth?
I do like real skin texture for all my belongings. I would
Okay.
like to have a real feel skin texture.
Okay.
So that's very important to me that it's real life.
Yes.
Feeling like it's real. This is like, I'm thinking like this is something from a movie set, like just Jurassic Park.
How much do you think it's worth before I show you the photo?
I would spend a lot of money on this thing. This sounds really fun.
Yeah.
I'm spending $2,000 on this.
$2,000. Let's look at the dino.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
That is our dinosaur. Guess how much it's worth. Not what you would pay, but how much do you think this is worth that they're selling for on Marketplace?
Okay. How much do I think it's worth? How much do I think it's worth? Or how much do I
Yes.
think they're selling it
Or
for?
how much do you think they're selling it for?
I'm going to say $8,000.
The almost life-size T-Rex animatronic dinosaur is going on Marketplace for $35,000.
Wow. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth that kind of money.
Really?
That is huge. Then when they say life size, I thought they meant like the size of like your
Person.
average person. That is huge. Seems really worth it. I don't know where you'd put it. What did they say? It's in the standard power.
Yeah, you just
Where are you going to find it?
put it in the wall.
You just chuck it in your house.
Easy, obviously.
I really want one. For
$35,000, you
Yeah.
think that's worth it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Beck, thank you so much for being here on Cheapskates.
Thank you so much for having Cheapskates.
Thank you for listening. And if you want to talk to Beck, just message her on Instagram or at Cheapskates Podcast.
Thank you. If you want to talk to Indi,
Don't
talk to her. Don't talk to Indi. Don't talk to her. Leave her alone.
I'm overwhelmed with fan mail.
I know. It's coming out every orifice.